everyone, finally I launched the third hashtag AMA series. Oh my god, this is so exciting. I can't believe we're launching into the third series, and it's been such a great experience till now. I've received such heartfelt and such overwhelming comments and appreciation. Thank you everyone for being so cooperative. I know the previous two videos were not that very good in terms of editing, but still you guys are so nice. All of you were so nice and were so welcoming. Thank you so much. I have to say this, that it's so nice to see people actually appreciating you, because wherever we go we always get worried about creation versus criticism. But you guys are like, all of you, all the sweet comments, all the encouraging remarks, everything. It was so nice. Thank you everyone whosoever has watched the previous videos of my channel. It's been amazing. It's been amazing. But yeah, okay, so now let's talk about the very third series. I have a very special guest with me. She is one of my favorites. She's my junior, and she's way too hardworking than she should actually, or maybe it's good to be as hardworking as she is. She's an amazing person, amazing human being, again amazing. But yeah, so her name is Parul Aggarwal, and she's in third year, and she also belongs to the IP wala. We all IP people are struggling with our lives and doing something or the other. So I hope you guys get a lot of inspiration, and you also aspire to become great people, like how the previous speakers were there on my channel. Okay, so about today, Parul is a third year undergrad student at Bharati Vidyapeeth University, and also she has been given a very prestigious scholarship by WTM, which is Women Techmakers, and the scholarship has been given by Google. Sabka ek hi jaan, Google. And it's a program by WTM, which is Women Techmakers, and she has received a scholarship for the Asia Pacific region, because India belongs to the Asia Pacific region. And yeah, and it's so amazing. She's achieved this scholarship, and she'll tell everything about to all the amazing girls in tech who've been trying to do something or the other. This is your chance. So let's get started, and I hope you guys learn a lot, and thank you so much for watching all my previous videos. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You need to subscribe now. So many amazing people are coming. Subscribe. It's Read to Reap, and I'll tell you why I have named it to Read to Reap, and there's a whole lot story behind it, but I think I'll do that in a separate video. But yeah, let's get started. So hello everyone, finally we're launching with the third hashtag AMA series, and today I have Parul. She's my junior and a very favorite junior of my Bharati Vidyapeeth college, which I think you guys know by now. So welcome Parul.
Hello Sakshi. Thank you for inviting me on your channel.
Thank you so much for coming. So those of you who do not know how many achievements Parul have, she has quite a few. And the best one is that she has been awarded with Google Women Techmakers APAC scholarship last year, 2018. And she was even, she was asked to go to Singapore, right?
Yeah.
She went to Singapore for this. It was an amazing scholarship, and she'll tell everything about this. So let's get started. So, hi, Parul.
Hi Sakshi.
Finally, how are you?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm great. So okay, now this is so nice of having juniors tell so many things, and I'm also learning with you guys. So thank you for this.
Yeah.
Also, so this Women Techmaker scholarship, which is obviously a scholarship by Google, and it is based on specific region. Could you tell us about the scholarship a little more to our viewers who have no clue about this? Because I'm sure a lot of people will be hearing it for the very first time. So be very
Yeah.
specific, okay, so that everybody gets to know.
Sure.
Yeah.
So this Women Techmakers Scholars Program, it was previously known as Google's Anita Bog Memorial Scholarship.
Right.
So it was a program started by Google to
Okay.
bring more women in CS field and provide them resources and support them in every possible way to help them become active role models in this community.
Yeah.
So basically through this program they are furthering Dr. Anita Bog's vision of bringing equal gender ratio in the CS field by 2020.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much about the scholarship, and yeah, it has three elements involved if you get selected as one of the scholars. The first thing being the scholarship amount for your outreach activities and your academic excellence. The second part being the retreat, which I must say is the best part of the program, and every scholar enjoys it the most.
Okay.
And the third part being the community that we get after the retreat.
Right. Absolutely. I think the retreat and the community part is the most important part.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it that financial assistance is very important, but the enjoyment that is there is to the fullest in these two, especially.
Yeah, exactly. They are the best part of the program.
Okay, so not jumping very much into the program. Let's take steps. So, how did you find out about this program?
Okay, so I actually got to know about this program in 2017 year end when the applications were already closed. But yeah, I was like pretty much interested in applying for the program.
Okay.
But since so I decided to apply for it next year.
Yeah.
Like that is last year in 2018.
Okay.
And then I like obviously the procrastination factor that creeps in whenever we are applying for any opportunity. But yeah, I somehow managed to complete my application and just apply for it.
Yeah.
Just apply for it.
So you got to know about this program while you were just surfing through, or did someone tell you, or was it like you heard it from some people who were in some community? How was the process?
Okay, so basically, we have a Women Techmakers chapter in our college.
Okay.
So I became a part of it in 2017 itself, but since I was not aware of the program, so I just searched more about it and I went through the website and then I came across this scholars program and read everything about it.
Yeah.
And then I decided to apply for it whenever the applications open the next year.
So if you weren't a part of WTM VVP, I believe finding about this scholarship would have been almost impossible, if I can put it like that.
Yeah.
So I think to everybody who's watching this, especially girls, there are numerous communities where you can be a part of, and you'll find about all these scholarships, internship opportunities, research internships, about so many openings available, vacancies available for various career options and for various scholarship options. You can actually take that opportunity from these communities very easily. People are very helpful. They're very they're very supportive. They always try to give it back to the community, so you guys can follow as many communities as possible. So yeah, okay. Coming back to so I think this was a really good thing that people got to know about, being involved with the community. That is also one very major thing that you should take care of. And I hope you guys join some community or the other. So Parul, tell me one thing. When you got the offer letter, you got the mail that you've been selected. How was your reaction?
I was like completely shocked because I was not expecting much out of the scholarship. I don't know why, because maybe I applied in a hurry.
Okay.
And and that day actually I had my exam when I got the call from the Googler that I have been selected.
Which exam?
So it was like the college exam, end semester.
End semester.
Yeah. Yeah. Not the end sem, the mid sem actually. Yeah, the mid sem.
Okay.
And like I was just going through the books, like it was 20 minutes before the exam I got the call. And
okay.
and then I got pretty much excited.
Yeah. That's interesting. That's cool actually, that Basically,
Yeah,
exam mein nothing would be there. At least some positive attitude would be coming across the classroom.
exactly.
I know, I can feel you. So that's great. Also, tell me, when are the applications open?
Yeah, applications are now open and the deadline to apply is 31st of May, Singapore time.
Oh, so all of you, whosoever is interested in the scholarship, please do apply. The applications are open. I'll mention everything in the description below. You guys can apply. I'll mention the link. I'll mention the deadline. It's till 31st May. You guys can apply, and it's a really good scholarship. But there's a little catch there. It's for girls. So all you girls, if you think that you don't have enough opportunities, it's not the case. Never think like this. Never think of yourself like this. There's this scholarship explicitly for girls, and you guys can apply. Also, I believe, Parul, please tell everybody that this is just for college people.
Yeah, exactly. So there are three criteria which you should satisfy to be eligible for the scholarship. First thing, you should identify as a woman, and second being, you should be enrolled in a computer science or a tech related field of course. You should be enrolled in that course. And third thing, you should be graduating in 2020 or beyond. Then only you will be eligible. So that means those who are graduating this year would be, unfortunately, will not be eligible for the program. And yeah, another thing is you can be in your bachelor's, master's, and PhD.
Oh, PhDs can also apply?
हाँ, exactly.
Oh, that's great. So, okay.
आप apply कर सकते हो अपने PhD के बाद books में.
Okay.
अच्छा.
It's like very far-fetched. Abhi to I'm not even enrolled, but yeah, let's see. I think also I feel since a PhD would be applying and since a bachelor student would be applying, so obviously there would be a vast variation in the profile of an individual comparing to their courses of what they're enrolled to, right? So what I have a question is, would they be judging, or is there a specific number that they have to take a bachelor student and they have to take a master student and they have to take a PhD candidate as well? Or is it like randomly they select?
No, they do not actually notice this thing much. What they consider the most is your academic score and your technical projects or coding competitions linked to your pension.
Okay.
And of course, your community involvement and what are leadership skills you have demonstrated in this field.
Yeah. That's nice. That's good. So I think you had a lot of good projects for sure. And obviously you belong to a community of WTM DLT, so that obviously added to your resume. So
yeah,
like you told that there was an interview after applying. So how was the interview? How difficult was the interview?
The interview was pretty much fine. Like a Googler scheduled the interview 1 week before, and then my interview lasted for like 50 to 55 minutes, which comprised of both technical and non-technical questions. But yeah, all of them were based on the projects I've mentioned in my resume, and everything I've mentioned in my application. Like if they were like unsure or unclear about a particular thing, or they wanted me to elaborate about a particular thing I've mentioned over there. So yeah, I had to explain that only over my call, and then in the end, they gave me like one or two situation-based questions. Like for example, if your community is being supported officially by your college, then how are outreach support in form of the scholarship amount will help you out, and how you are going to use it. In that way, they asked one or two situation-based questions.
Okay, that's very cool. So I think the non-tech questions were pretty cool, were like really situational based.
Yeah, exactly.
And did you have DS Algo also?
No, they didn't ask DS Algo actually. They asked about one of my projects that I mentioned, like what all skills I used over there, and what technical challenge I faced, how I overcame it, and what was my personal learning out of it, And if I was obviously mentioning some technical details, so they were like asking one or two things, questions related to it.
I think they were not going very much deep into the tech part. It
Yeah.
was like basically the overview.
Yeah, exactly. Like they were trying to understand that how we were able to implement that particular feature in that project in that way.
Okay. Oh, so that sort of made, so that was the convincing part that yeah, you were involved in this project and they didn't go very much deep. So I think the interview round is pretty chill. I mean, if you have done really well, it's very easy to crack, I guess.
Exactly. The yeah.
Is this scholarship, obviously it's a very prestigious scholarship, and so many girls like you, like me, like so many other girls who are very much in tech and all actually intend on taking up this scholarship because obviously it's recognized worldwide. So how difficult was the process?
Okay. So it was a two-step process. So in the first part, there was we have to submit some essay answers, our resume and academic transcripts,
Okay.
for which around 25,000 applications came in from the
Oh,
Asia
wow.
Pacific region. Yeah, they mentioned the stats during the retreat. And from the first round, they selected around 1,100 applicants for the interview round. And after the interview round, they selected around 73 scholars from the entire Asia Pacific region. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. So APAC had how many? 73.
Yeah.
73 people. That's great. And it had all masters, PhD, bachelors, all three were there.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wow, that's amazing. That's a really good number to get. I mean, it's not difficult to get this scholarship. I mean.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, like it's not that easy, but it's not that difficult.
Yeah, I mean,
but
if you are working well, so it's something that you can get through.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So if you just take care of the deadlines and of the projects and everything, I think if you do things properly in a synchronized way, the scholarship is pretty easy to get, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
It is. That's great that having 73 people just from APAC, Asia Pacific, it's really good. That's nice.
Yeah.
Good work. Okay. So tell me, obviously the scholarship has some sort of enumerated value, the money that you get. So how much is the fee? The tuition fee would be waived off, I guess, right? Yeah.
So they offered $1,000 scholarship.
$1,000
every year. Yeah.
Every year.
Every year. And apart from that, after the retreat, you get the support for your outreach activities as well. Like you mentioned them, what all activities you are going to conduct after retreat, and you tell them the budget, and we need to pre-inform them, and then they provide us with the budget as well, wherever required. And yes, apart from it, the trip, the retreat, and the trip to one of the Google's office at any of the Asia Pacific country, they sponsor your travel, your accommodation, and everything, every cost that was included in.
So how was the trip to Singapore?
It was really amazing. Like it was my first solo trip, and that too outside my country. So yeah, it was a wonderful experience over there. And I got to network with so many people from different parts of the world. So yeah, definitely it was a wonderful experience.
And how was it meeting all the amazing Googlers there?
It was like really amazing. I got to know the work culture of the Google, and I was getting mentored by the Googlers, and yeah, connecting with scholars was also the best part, because they were like in different domains, in cybersecurity, in competitive coding, and other domains as well. So like I'm now connected to them, and I can actually ping them anytime whenever I need their help.
Right.
Exactly. Like I was looking for some help regarding competitive programming, and so I was just able to ping my friend who's from Gujarat, and she was like she was helping me throughout wherever she could, and like that was the best part, getting connected to so many inspiring scholars all across the world who are doing such amazing job in their field.
Yeah. So I think, but tell me one thing, all of them would be from Asia Pacific only, no?
Yeah, like they have the scholarships for different regions from the yeah.
So the
देखो
so
ना
the
यार
region has different deadlines also, or the deadline is common?
नहीं सबका अलग होता है
So okay, every region has a different
different
deadline.
starting हाँ and different coordinator होता है सब कुछ
Okay, okay.
different होता है
Oh, okay. So that's great. So everybody has like different deadline. So every region has a specific deadline, has specific intake programs, have specific procedure. That's good. So all
Yeah.
other people, not only from Asia Pacific, but from North America, Europe, anywhere can actually apply to this amazing scholarship. It's really good. The applications are open. Please do apply and mention that in the description. It's there. Do check it out. Okay, so tell me, how many days were you there in Singapore?
So it was a 3 days retreat in the
Okay.
Google office,
Okay.
and they invited us a day before. So there was a dinner and welcome party as well a day before in the hotel itself.
Oh, nice, nice. And what happened in the main function that was there?
Okay, so there were several professional and personal development workshops and sessions by
Okay.
Googlers
Okay.
and past WTM scholars. And there was like I Am Remarkable session, which was a part of the personal development. And there were like technical sessions based on Android things and competitive coding and how we can prepare for the interviews while applying for the Google.
Wow,
Yeah.
so they tell you that also.
Yeah, they actually two Googlers did a role play to actually tell us what do's and don'ts of giving an interview.
Wow, that's amazing. So they were doing a role play for you guys. That had been so cool.
Exactly, and then there was the brainstorming activity for the outreach activities that we were going to do after the retreat.
Okay.
And the last day they had a very interesting activity called scavenger hunt. So
Okay.
basically they divided all the scholars in a group in 5-6 groups and allotted one Googler to each group, and we had to perform certain tasks and travel around Singapore to complete those tasks. And we were allotted certain time limit to return back to the office, and based on the number of tasks completed and scores they got, they giving away the prizes.
So did you win something?
No, but it was a really good experience.
Yeah, I'm sure it must have been. It sounds
Yeah.
really interesting though. Sounds really nice. So yeah, I think not just the application part and just by the fact that you will be going to an amazing country outside India, doing all these activities also engage you. It's very interesting.
Exactly.
It's very nice. Awesome. So tell me one thing. Like, there would be some sort of specific protocol as to how one selects in an interview, right?
Okay, yeah, definitely.
And I remember that you initially sometime back told me that they had questions as in how you were related to computer science, what challenges you faced and all. So can you address those segments also?
Yeah, definitely. So in the first round, which is definitely the main round, they have 3 essay type questions.
Okay.
And they have added one more thing this year, that you also have to mention your Google coding competition profile link and other coding competition proof of participation. Like it need not to be necessarily be a Google competition. It can be any coding competition like on HackerRank, etc. Just mention the link of that coding competition in your application. Also, that part is not necessary if you are not into competitive coding, but definitely if you have one, you should consider adding it in your application. That is the first part.
And this has happened for this batch, for the upcoming batch?
Yeah, they have added this question this year only.
Okay, so you guys can please, if you've not started with competitive programming, competitive coding, please try to do it now. Still have time. The application deadline is till 51st of May. You guys still have time. You can actually do at least some of the questions there, and increase your acceptance chance, the chances of you getting accepted.
Yeah, and even if you do not have a competitive coding profile, then do not worry much, because they have one technical question as well where you need to explain one of your projects you worked on in details. So make sure you are actually working on that question and focusing more on that if you do not have a competitive coding profile.
So yeah, please take care of your project. Do good research work about your project. Check the applications available in the industry. If there are any, try to find out what is there in those projects which are missing in yours. What can be implemented? What extra could be implemented in your project? And how to optimize your project. These are the most basic questions which are present in the technical field. List out all the features that you used in your particular project. How could you map other domains of technology as well to your existing project? For example, if you have something in web development, but you want to add some and you want to make an Android app of the corresponding website, then try to make sure that you're able to do that. All these kind of basic things are something that can actually get you through the scholarship interview.
Yeah, exactly.
So one is basically how did you enroll to computer science. The other one I remember was something that how difficult was it to get through this research project or industry project, whatever you have. And the third I don't remember, so you have to tell me that.
Yeah, okay. So I'll mention what all things you should keep in mind while answering these questions.
Yeah.
So the first question they have is like, just a minute. So how do you think computer science or closely related technical field is changing the world, and how do you plan to contribute? This is the first question.
Okay.
So in this question, try to mention how computer science field actually fascinated you, right? Like try to make your answer as personalized as possible rather than making it a generalized one. Try to mention your personal examples and what all you have contributed to this field so far, and what challenges did you face, and how do you wish to contribute in future to this field. Like try to make it as much personalized as possible.
Okay.
Any personal example you have.
Yeah,
right?
so what I would suggest to all the viewers is, so whosoever is watching this video, make sure that you quote some examples specific. Maybe you can talk about how machine learning is stepping in and helping in detecting a lot of diseases like tuberculosis, cancer, tumor, etc. So you can use that application that it's very intimidating for humans to actually work on such technologies and help, so like how it's coming in biomedical and bioinformatics. All these applications are present. That is something that you can talk about. You can talk about various other projects like how cybersecurity and other security systems are being developed. That it's very difficult to get through the networking system of various companies. And you can talk about all these kind of personalized things which actually motivated you. That should be the idea, I believe, right?
Exactly. And while mentioning all these things, do make sure you are mentioning your answer within the word limit. That is around 200 to 300 words, I guess.
Yeah, please, guys, do make sure that you are actually following all their rules and guidelines. Guys, please try to be within the word limit. It's okay if you cross by at least a word or two, but try to be in the word limit for a safer acceptance. To be on a safer side.
Yeah. Then comes the second question, which says, let me just open it. Yeah. So it says that write about one activity that you are currently involved in to address the challenges faced by underrepresented groups in computer science or the related fields, right? And they've also mentioned certain guidelines on the application portal itself, like what all things you can mention. So my advice here would be rather than mentioning that this is what I did, do mention that, but try to mention the exact figures as well. Like how many people, how many girls it actually impacted, right? Second thing, if you were not formally involved in a outreach activity, so do mention it that how you were able to bring an impact on a personalized level. Like if you were giving personal mentorship to your friends or your juniors or anyone, but that was not an official one. You are not part of any community and were not doing under it. So make sure you are able to mention those uh, the work you did at a personal level, because that also counts. Even if you made a small impact, that also really counts in your leadership skills, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, take care of figures and of course make it personalized and mention the examples. And yeah, fourth thing, which is very important, like if you were involved in multiple outreach activities, so pick up the best one out of them and explain it very well. Rest of them mention them on your resume, just one line, one or two lines, and they will ask about them further in your interview.
How long should be the resume? 1 page?
Yeah, 1 page. They prefer 1 page or at max 2 pages.
Max 2 page, guys. Okay, great. Also, I feel if somebody is not very active with communities, what you can start off with, just start writing blogs on Medium, on WordPress. There's so many platforms available. You can even start, mentioning things on your LinkedIn profile, post articles. These are the basic things that you can start off. Join Facebook Dev Circle group. It's one of the most biggest group in Delhi for a lot of technical inclined people. And I think Parul is one of the influencer there, so you can get in touch with her as well. So all these platforms are mandatory. I think if you can do that, it'll be great. And obviously there are the fields also which would be far more better if you are in a physical persona of a community. But if you're not very active, then I think virtually also you can try to contribute.
Exactly. You mentioned it very well. And if you get to join a community, feel free to take the initiatives of your own and get in touch with the organizers. So that can also count as one of your outreach activities for supporting underrepresented groups.
Yeah. So girls who are interested in machine learning and data science can reach out to me. I am leading a community in Delhi, which is Women in Machine Learning and Data Science. If you guys are into development, then you can reach out to Women Who Code. I shall not reveal the name of the organizers, but yeah, because I don't know if I should or not. Then you guys can reach out to their pages on Facebook, on Twitter. They are on LinkedIn. They are on Telegram. You can reach out to all these resources. I'll mention that and in the description below. And likewise, you can start with the community involvement and get yourself recognized ASAP, because you still have a month to go. So yeah. And what's the last segment?
Yeah, so in the last segment, you need to mention about one of the coding projects you worked on. I'll read out the exact question for the reference.
Okay.
So it says, please describe the most significant computer science project or research you have worked on, and how you approach the key technical challenges and what you gained from the experience. It might have been a class assignment or a research project or work as an intern, right? And and more importantly, if that was a team project, so make sure you mention your individual contributions in that project, right? So in this case, I'll repeat the same thing, like the way I mentioned for the community outreach thing.
Yeah.
That if you worked on multiple projects, pick up the one or two best projects out of them, and explain them very well. Like first of all, like what technical stack did you use over there, and what new things you learned out of it, and what technical challenges you ran into, and how you were able to overcome it. And if there were some personal learnings involved out of it, make sure you are going to mention them as well, right?
Okay.
And if that was a hackathon project, so you can mention that as well. But make sure that is a project which is actually demonstrating your skills. What you actually acquire, right?
So,
And yeah,
so like you told that you can have a research project also. So,
yeah,
mostly research projects are judged on the basis of a research paper, or where the project has been, where the paper has been published, having that project as the main focus of. So, does the publication actually helps here, or is it just the project that they consider?
they consider the work that you worked on. But yeah, of course, if you have a research project and you got it published in a good conference or journal, so yeah, definitely that also makes an impact in your overall application.
Yeah. Okay.
But
yeah, so I think for people in masters and in their PhD, this could be really beneficial for you all, because especially for PhD, people are into publications, they are into publication of their own projects, so you can actually, polish your projects well and publish it in a good conference, and you can scale at both the places. You can try to do that in 1 month's time, and then you can have a good publication for your PhD also, and use it here for the Women Techmaker scholarship, right?
yeah,
So you get like $1,000 enumeration for the entire 4 year of course for bachelors. Is this enumeration same for your masters also, or do they offer a higher amount there and a different amount for your PhD as well?
no, the amount is same for all the levels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so be it a master student, be it a bachelor student, be it a PhD student, you'll get $1,000, 1,000 USD, right?
Yeah.
You will get 1,000 grand. You can use it, and it's sort of, I think it would be around how much in rupees? Calculate.
75,000.
75,000.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll get around 75,000, which is good. I mean, it's good if you get that much, and it will be better. And the best thing is that you get to go to amazing places and meet amazing Googlers and have such amazing activities planned for you, like I Am Remarkable, the scavenger hunt,
And one more thing I would like to mention, like I was getting a lot of things in previous week, that what exactly is a academic transcript and what you need to upload. So academic transcript is basically the mark sheets that you get from your college for each semester, right? It can be an unofficial one. So like upload at least the academic transcripts for your last 2-3 semesters, so that they get to know your consistency in your academic background.
Okay, and what is the CGPA which is expected out of you?
I had 7.945 CGPA to be accurate. So yeah, they expect at least CGPA above 6.507.
Oh, okay.
But like, yeah, we need to like convert it on a scale of 4.
Yeah,
so
they follow the US thing, no?
Yeah.
So there are tools available, you can do that. I don't think so if I'm familiar with any tool, but you can find that online. Please do check. So you can, basically it's converted, your CGPAs are converted into GPAs. So just find appropriate tool. If I find something, I'll mention that in the description. And try to find something. Okay, awesome. So thank you so much, Parul, for taking out your time. And I know it's pretty late, but you still managed on a very short notice. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for inviting me, Sakshi. You're doing an amazing job.
Thank you so much. I hope it helps all the amazing girls and boys. I mean, this video was especially for girls, but I hope that, guys who have sisters or their friends as girls can actually tell them and share all the information and share the video also. That would be great. Everybody will get to know it. And congratulations on an official level for getting this and helping everybody out.
Thank you, Dee.
Yeah, amazing. So we're almost done with it. You guys have any doubts, then please do comment below. I would mention all the resources that are present in the description. I'll ask Parul to share whatever she can. And please do share your LinkedIn profile and Twitter profile also. You guys can follow her. What is your Twitter handle?
It's Parul AGG27. So if you have any doubts regarding the scholarship, so you can just DM me over there on Twitter or LinkedIn because I tend to be most active over there.
Yeah, so you guys can reach out to her. That would be great. And the applications are open till 31st May, so still have time. If you've not really done something, you can still try to brush up your skills and get this scholarship done. It's a really good scholarship. It's recognized by by everyone. I mean, it's recognized by it's worldwide recognized, and it's by Google. So it's like cherry on the top. So yeah, please follow my channel and follow me on my Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. If I'm missing anything, then that also I'll mention everything in the description. Please subscribe to my channel, Read to Reap, and click on the bell icon to never miss an update and be notified whenever I'm on YouTube. So thank you, Parul. Thank you everyone for joining us, and I hope all your queries were questioned and addressed. If something was missing, you can please reach out to us. You can comment below and ask the queries. Everything would be addressed by me or by Parul. And that's it. Thank you guys. Thank you, Parul.
Thank you, Dee.